Welcome to On the Road with John. In this episode, I get to be around two of my favorite things, big rigs and shade trees. That's because I'm visiting the Travel Centers of America in Vero Beach, Florida. I've got to make sure everything is perfect because this place is really impressive. In fact, I hear that when you're in Florida, this is the place to be. Let's take a look around and find out why.
So you got a lot of space here too, don't you, Jeff?
Yeah, you know, we just renovated this place a couple years ago, and we go back 1,000 feet now. We can put in almost 200 trailers in here, and it's full every single day.
You allow the truckers to park here while they go to the beach.
Oh yeah, that's big. We're the farthest south truck stop there is until you get to the Keys, and a lot of guys will come here, drop their trailers, put their shorts on. 5 miles down the road, they're on the Atlantic on the beach.
Yeah, have you ever taken a trip in one of the cabs, one of the trucks?
Actually, we did a little thing down here where we brought in some elementary school kids, and we brought them in here. We walked them through the restaurants. We showed them the quick service areas of them. We showed the fact that we got showers for the truckers. We have television rooms for the truckers. We were working on one of the trucks in the shop here, and all the kids wanted to get in the truck. And that's the first time I'd ever got in one of these trucks with all these kids, and they just had a riot. It was
wonderful.
Fantastic. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, sir.
No, thank you, John.
No set schedule, no boss.
Most guys who are out here, if they're doing over the road, they're out, a minimum at least 3 weeks.
Don't some guys like that?
I guess it depends on what they got at home waiting for them. I got a pretty wife. I like seeing her.
Inside, there are constant reminders of how TA respects and caters to drivers. They even have an electronics store. Hey, I always wanted to see this movie. I heard it was pretty good. Oh, Wild West. Well, I gotta get to the kitchen. Oh, I'll bet there'll be horses.
They got you doing everything here, huh, Jeff?
Well, that's the job of a GM.
Hey, John Ratzenberger.
Brian Mexico, pleasure to meet you.
What are you making here, Jeff?
Well, Brian's actually going to be making one of his specialties that we're going to ask you to help make.
You have no idea what that is, do you?
It's flour. Flour with a whisk.
What is that, Brian?
This is it's a modified food starch is what it is.
That's what you were going to say.
It's flour. Part of the trucking industry revolves around health and, of course, cost. He was nice enough to come on board with us and bring a lot of his recipes, and a lot of them are health conscious. We serve fresh fish here. We're miles from the ocean. We're one of the few TAs that actually have a fresh
You catch them yourself or go down there early in the morning?
On the way here, me and Brian go down there. We
That's
just
fresh.
fish from shore.
It's so
Absolutely
fresh.
But so what are we cooking today?
Well, today we're just going to do a simple stir fry with a basil, white wine, lemon. So we start off with a little bit of butter. Then we'll move in with the garlic.
My favorite.
Then we'll hit it with the onion.
Where'd you learn how to cook?
Johnson & Wales. I'm a graduate of Johnson & Wales.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Providence, Rhode Island.
Providence, 1990.
Most people out there think that a chef at a truck stop probably learned how to cook in prison.
Well,
I mean,
that would probably be the
The
conception.
perception. But Johnson & Wales, that's a very high-end, very prestigious
very
cooking
high-end
school.
like that.
Did you cook as a kid?
I've been cooking. Yeah, I've been cooking. My grandmother. She was a big influence in my life.
Right.
Polish and Czech.
Yeah.
So we love to eat, and a lot of things were always in the family.
That's an
it's-
intramural sport
Oh
for
my
us.
God. You're not going to need a lot of
Right.
seasoning with this product because you're using the fresh basil and the garlic, and you want all the natural flavors to come through. And I have a spoon back there, Jeff, if you can hand a spoon.
Ah, a spoon, yeah, that's the ticket. Boy, they got everything right here at TA Travel Centers. Uh-oh, busted. But like my mom used to say, when in doubt, dish it out. But of course, I'm not the only one in Vero Beach looking for a meal.
We've been waiting a long time for this, huh?
Definitely got to get your second autograph before I split out of here.
Yeah. All right, what's your name?
Look,
John.
John, John.
My dad was a truck driver.
Yeah.
So I understood at a very early age that truck drivers are a lot more important than actors and rock stars.
Right. But you know what? The guys in the shop here, or any of the other shops, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be running up and down the highway.
Yeah, they're very proud of that.
Yeah.
They've been talking about it. That was the ketchup bottle making that noise, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing draws a crowd like a good Western. Yeah, looks like a lot of people feel the same way. Good thing I bought enough forks. Now it's time for another visual treat, a little segment we call Road Sage.
On the website of the TA Travel Centers, we're going to do these little 5-minute pieces. And part of those pieces are called the Road Sage. So I thought it'd be better to ask you guys of your opinions of things. And my father drove trucks for 36 years. I think he did 2 million miles accidents-free.
See, my dad started out in trucking with the old hard tires.
Oh, the solid rubber.
Yeah, that's how he started, man. I got old pictures of the old trucks.
There's a trucker's radio out of Dallas, I think. You ever listen to that? Midnight.
On the Road Dog. The Road Dog's on Sirius.
I did
makes
hear
sense.
this on the trucker station that they're going to try to put the safety man and the dispatcher all involved in this between July and December. They're going to stop and put the blame on them, just not only on the right now. Everything that happens is blame is on the trucker.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Everything.
Well, how do you know if you got a tail light out?
You guys
If it just runs.
Well, what if it's working when you do your pre-trip?
Yeah.
And you go down the road, you hit a bump, the light goes out, or just some crazy thing like that happens.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about the cop he was up in Colorado somewhere? He stopped a truck with New Mexico plates and asked the driver to see his passport because he was from New Mexico. How come you guys choose the TA travel centers to stop?
The food.
Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah.
I like the
It's
food.
about the best
Popeyes,
decent
I like
you're going to get on the road.
I take my wife a lot of times to the TA there. in
Take my wife
Tampa.
sometimes, but
She just
on
loves
short
going in
runs.
there and do a little shopping, you know.
Oh, the TA in Tampa? What's that like?
And it's nice. Nice place. It's been there for like 4 or 5 years now.
Real big gift shop and stuff. It's real nice.
No
I
kidding.
like that Iowa 80.
Now that's a truck stop.
That's the one I like.
Which-
Iowa 80.
Where's that?
TA up in Iowa, right on 80.
That's supposed to be
It's
the
a
biggest,
TA.
isn't it?
Yeah, the biggest in the world. Yeah,
World's
World's
largest truck
biggest.
stop.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Oh yeah, check it out. You got to check it out. It's a must.
I guess one more question. What do you like best about driving?
Pretty scenery. Man, you come down some of them, around some of them mountains. Some
Oh
of
yeah,
that
and
stuff.
I mean, first time
Really
I ever
nice
been out
country.
was, it was
People just don't
springtime.
realize how beautiful this country is.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Until you really get out and drive through
Yeah.
it. And sometimes you get a chance to stop for a few days and
Yeah.
take a
Enjoy
hike somewhere.
yourself.
Yeah, it's really.
Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being had.
Yeah.
Make stars out of all yet.
Well, looks like my work here is done. The TA in Vero Beach is a fantastic place for both truckers and regular folks like you and me. I mean, where else can you get cool stuff like a Shellman or a Gatorhead? Stop by when you have a chance. Exit 147 off of I-95. So this is John Ratzenberger saying, don't forget to keep an eye open. I may see you on the road.